If you've ever said to yourself, like, what do I actually post? What kind of content do I create? Or if you're just kind of like throwing spaghetti up against the wall, trying to see if something will stick, then this training is for you. Hey, what's up everybody? Val Nichols here, coming at you with a powerful message about content creation and social media marketing for your business and how to grow your business in an authentic way through organic social media content, just like I have. I have now built 3 companies, which has been all through organic social media content. So if you've ever said to yourself, like, what do I actually post? What kind of content do I create? Or if you're just kind of like throwing spaghetti up against the wall, we've all been there, done that, got the t-shirt, right? If you are throwing spaghetti up against the wall, trying to see if something will stick, then this training is for you. And I would love it if at any time you would share this out so that we can get this message out to as many people as possible. We want to create impact and also help you create an amazing income. And I will be giving away some prizes coming up on Friday, which will be so fun. So I can't wait to do that as well. So when you jump on, say hello so that I can give you a huge shout out. Thank you so much for taking your time and your space to be a part of this. This is actually an ongoing training that we have going on. So jump in if you want to be a part of it. Just jump into this reset challenge because we are halfway through 2022. Halfway through the entire juicy, delicious year, right? And so I don't know about you, but that creates a little bit of urgency for me because let's just say that this year hasn't quite gone as I thought it would, right? I had an entire plan and I don't know if you guys have ever heard this, but I've heard it said that if you want to make God laugh, share your plans with him, right? And I know that this plot twist, has been happening for the past couple years. I remember early 2022 when I was planning to go to Australia and then circumstances happened, unforeseen. We all know what happened after that, and I didn't end up going there, right? And I planned my entire business around me being gone, around me getting the exposure I was going to get during, this book signing I was going to, a trip to Australia. I was going to be on a cruise as a speaker with Joe Dispenza, if you guys know who that is. He was going to be a guest, and then I had things planned for New Zealand, and then things just went to crap. So the one thing that saved me during that time, and I don't know, what industry you guys are in, whether if you are a service-based industry, if you're a physical product, let me know in the comments. As a matter of fact, let me know in the comments, what is your business and where do you operate from? You can be in a global market like I am. I actually work from everywhere in the world, anywhere and everywhere in the world. I'm here in Central Oregon today. It is like, I don't know, 80 something degrees outside. It's beautiful, it's magical, and I will be in San Diego in about a week. I think a week from today we land in San Diego, and then who knows where I'll be after that. But this has all been through the power of social media, right? I mean, love it, hate it, we have this powerful tool literally at our fingertips. Someone give me an amen, because we are literally, this tool is at our fingertips, and at any moment in time we can not only create an audience of buyers, right, because everybody's a buyer. How many of you have bought something off Amazon or online or at the grocery store, gas, in the last 5 days? We are all buyers. And if you can create buyers, attract the right people into your audience, you can now sell them exactly what they want, right? You can attract the right audience. You can bring them in, and then it's like offer, 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 to continually be selling, right? And I know that word sales might seem like a really scary word, or maybe it feels like, but I don't want to be sleazy, Val. I don't want to feel like I'm being pushy, or that all I want to do is, like, get a sale from them. So I don't want to be buying. Like, I don't want to be pushy, but everybody's a buyer. And people love to buy. Write down in the comments. People love to buy. People love to buy. They just don't want to be sold to. Can I get an amen on that? And everybody is a buyer, right? And we can do this. We can create offers in a way that feels authentic, feels beautiful, is heartfelt, is purpose-driven, is a win-win for everyone in the world. It's a win-win for you. It's a win-win for your clients who you know you are going to create magic for. And how do we do this? We start by creating beautiful social media content that is going to connect, that is going to attract the right clients, is going to attract your 3M clients who have the means, the motivation, and the money. Who here wants to attract that client? Drop a me. That's me. Drop me in the client in the comments if that's you. If that's you, we're getting yes, 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 right now. Yes, yes, right now. Yes. And if you want to do that, start by creating a strategy with your social media content. And I'm going to share with you something that may be a little bit off kilter. It may be an unpopular opinion, but you know what? There's a lot of people out there who will teach a lot of different things with social media who have never even crushed it online. There are people out there trying to sell you a social media strategy or tactic who have never even monetized. Right now, Facebook is paying me a healthy, beautiful check of $4,000 or $5,000, it's fluctuated, a month to be a content creator. I'm not talking about, when I make an offer, right? When I make an offer like, hey, come let us do your social media for you. We have super affordable packages starting at $297. That's true. In my NV Social, right now, in my NV Squared social media and marketing, we offer done for you social media for $297. Starting off right now. But obviously that's not going to be around forever. That's our promo price for when we're rolling out. But social media, Facebook is sending me money as a creator. So it's like, who would you rather learn from and follow and trust? The person who's on Instagram, like with 200 followers, and they're telling you how to crush it, and half those people are bot followers anyway, and like they're not getting the results you need? Or do you want to follow the strategy of someone that works, of something that works? I've grown 3 companies. I have 3 companies now. All because of social media content. All because I've been able to create a strategy to, really attract the right people into my business, to attract the right people into my brand who want what I have. Right? Like I was often told when I was younger, I've been on the journey of personal development for decades, right? I've owned my first business when I was 11. I've been doing sales and marketing for pretty much, 3 decades of my life. And the thing is, like, I was told like 12 years ago when I really got into this deeper level of personal development and, looking at the pieces of my life that weren't working. And I remember they would always tell me, Val, stick with the winners. Val, find someone that you want what they have, and then go do what they do. If you want what they want, if you want what they have, do what they do. And next thing I knew, my life was rapidly improving. I mean, everything was showing up. I was getting, the high-paying jobs. I was getting the relationship. I was getting the confidence. I was getting the self-esteem. I was getting all of the things that I'd wanted and more. And I looked around, I was like, man, that really worked. I mean, as simple and as mundane as that sounds, it actually worked. And so I started looking around going, well, how else can I pattern behaviors? How else can I pattern and learn from people who actually have the results that I desire. Not just people who've read it in a book or have a degree. Nothing wrong with that for you people that have, like me, spent, you know, $30,000, $40,000 on a college education that you're not even using, right? I dropped out of business school when I was 26, 32, and then again at 36. Because the things they were teaching had nothing to do with what the companies I was working for actually did. The things I was learning in a traditional college education, sitting in class, wasting my valuable time, being stuck in a place I didn't want to be, because honestly I wanted to be traveling, I wanted to be going having fun, I want to go play in the sunshine. I don't want to be stuck in a classroom, right? The things they were teaching me in this book with like all these terms and all these like formulas and measurements, and I was like, nobody's even looking at this, right? Can I get an amen for like my real estate agents out there who are like, all this crap you learn in your real estate exam, you go through that, you learn the process, you do the thing, you learn the right things, and then you actually go do the job, right? Same thing. I dropped out of business school 3 times because the companies I was working for, the companies I was marketing, Lance Armstrong Foundation, Nike, Kia, Toyota, Dr. Pepper, T-Mobile, these are all companies I was actively marketing in their company at the time. Nobody was using this garbage that they were teaching me in school, like this boring textbook and this older gentleman, you know, saying these things, and I'm like, this has nothing to do with what we're actually doing to succeed, to get these brands in front of the right people, in front of the customer, and to create those sales, to get people to buy, and not just buy someday, but like buy now, right? So, you know, 12 years ago when people kept telling me, Val, like, find somebody that you want what they have. If you want what they have, do what they do. Ask questions, get mentorship. Run things by them. Find out how you can expand and grow. Find out and listen. Ask them what they've done and then implement it into your own life. And I looked around and, like I said, I got my confidence back. I, you know, started stepping out into things that I never dreamed of. Never dreamed of doing. I saw things come in my life, you know, monetary, miracles happen. I saw, you know, relationships get stronger, because you know what? The way you do one thing is how you do everything. I know someone right now needed to hear that. The way you do one thing is how you do everything. So if you are like crushing it in one area of your life, you can pattern that behavior. You can pattern that ability to succeed, whatever it is. It might be something like, I'm a black belt in karate, or it could be that I'm crushing it in building my beautiful garden. Maybe it's like, I'm crushing it as a mom. I'm raising 3 children and they're beautiful, they're respectful, we have fun, we have game night, like, you know, whatever that is. I'm crushing it in my business, I'm crushing it in my relationship. So how can you pattern that behavior of what's made that successful so that you can do that in every area of your life, including your business? And that's exactly what I did. I looked around and I said, huh, that's interesting. You know, I found in my life things weren't going the way I wanted them to be. I felt stuck. If that's you, if you feel stuck right now, write stuck in the comments. Say stuck. No judgment, just do it. Stuck. And I felt stuck. And I knew what I wanted. I didn't even know what was available, but I knew. And I knew that if I patterned myself, if I did something new, if I, you know, patterned myself after the people who were successful in the areas that I wanted, that I could crush it. I could crush anything. I could do anything. I could expand, I could grow, I could have, I could be, I could do, I could, you know, everything that I have today. 3 companies. I get to work from everywhere in the world. I'm traveling and on vacation more than I've ever been in my life. And there's nothing stopping me from my dreams, because I no longer have the power of those excuses that they used to hold over me. Somebody here needs to hear the truth in that. You can allow your excuses to have power, or you can say right now in this moment, no more. I refuse to allow the excuses, the past, the things people have said about me, the things that people have told me, or the fear of showing up in a bigger way. How many of you guys out there are that? That was me. Terrified of judgment. Afraid people would make fun of me on social media. Afraid my ex-boyfriend would see it and be like, who is she? Who does she think she is? Right? I mean, yeah, I had the experience, I had the background, like working for huge nationwide companies. Being sought out and hired to do things like Jules VIP tour. Being sought out and hired by companies like T-Mobile to do their marketing. Being sought out time and time again to be a statewide marketing manager for T-Mobile, but I don't want to move. I love where I live. They would say, well, if you could just relocate. No. No, I'm good. I don't need it. I don't need it. I can turn down a nationwide company that's throwing almost 6 figures at me and say, I'm good. How did I get there? How do you get there? Through organic social media content. I'm nothing special. I'm just a girl here in beautiful Central Oregon who decided one day to go live. I decided one day to post some content online that I was a little bit afraid of. And then after I did that, I would post that content online where I'm like, oh, this is scary. And then I made offers where I heard crickets. But I didn't allow the failure to stop me. I didn't allow those failed launches and the programs that flopped. I didn't allow the people where nobody showed up live. I didn't allow any of that to stop me from going after what I want. And so I kept posting. I showed up. I was consistent. Next thing I knew, the sales started coming in. Next thing I knew, clients, more clients, referrals, speaking gigs, podcasts, shows, travel, more travel, expansion, increasing my prices, becoming more high in demand, more sought after, more clients. And that all started through organic social media content. So here's what I want to share with you guys today. Social media content does not have to be as scary as you may think it is. It doesn't have to be as disillusioning, as frightening as you may think it is in this moment. Social media content is not about pushing the product, making the sale, being sleazy, doing anything that feels out of alignment or inauthentic for you. Social media is about showing up and selling who you are, not what you do. I'll repeat that. Your social media content is not just about what you do or what you sell, what your products are. It's about who you are, your values, your story, the person behind the brand. If you're a service-based business, this is 1000% true for you. If you rest on your laurels and you start to seek out those tactics that don't feel authentic, that don't feel real for you, then what happens is you start to feel inauthentic. Your audience goes, I don't know why, but something's off here. You don't believe in your products as much, and what you want to do is be standing in your power, 100% saying, yes, this is who I am. I own it. I fully own my business. I own my services. I own what I'm bringing to the world, and I'm unapologetically bringing it forward right now. Unapologetically. I'm bringing forth to you every single offer that I have, and I'm not going to feel guilty for putting the sale out. I'm not going to feel guilty for asking for an exchange of energy for you to invest in yourself. I'm not going to feel guilty for asking and charging a premium price for my services because, damn it, I'm worth it. When you can stand in that power and say, I am unapologetic, I refuse to apologize because there's people out there who don't understand. I refuse to apologize because there's people who don't get why I go on social media and, you know, they call me an inspirational speaker, which drives me crazy. People won't understand what you're doing. But those are not the people that are going to pay your bills. So when we talk about growing your business in a powerful, authentic way through organic social media content, you don't want to be pushing sales. You don't want to be pushing your services. What you want to do, if you want to succeed, I mean, there's some of you that might be like, you know what? I don't need this. It's fine. My content, I'm crushing it online. I'm crushing it in my social media. If that's you, awesome. Then just disregard everything I'm saying. But if you need this, if you want this, and you're 100% committed to creating a difference and a change, let me know if that's you right now. Put in the comments, I'm committed. I want to crush it. I want to be the envy of social media. If you're 100% committed to crushing it on social media, you get to show up in a powerful way, unapologetically making the offer because you know your value, you know your worth, and you can say, you know what? Yeah, I am that person online that's making an offer. And I'm also that person online that is completely crushing it and creating an impact in the world. As a matter of fact, you want to hear some stories about my clients? You want to hear some stories about how my meek client who was crushed because she had been fired from corporate job after spending 20 years in a corporation, they walked her out the door like she was a stranger. They walked her out the door. And today she calls me, we just talked, she calls me and is like, oh my gosh, this amazing thing happened, and oh, I just hired someone else, and I just brought on a new team member. She now has 3 locations across Oregon, and she's representing some of the biggest names in our state. This has all been through the power of commitment, through endurance, through staying through even when it gets hard. Right? How many of us out there, fight or flight, right? Fight or flight. I'm a flight. I learned that about myself in a really big way in the last couple months. I'm a flight. But when I learn how to pivot, when I become aware of that, when I become aware that, oh my gosh, I'm scared, I don't want to show up online. When I become aware that, oh my goodness, I'm scared to put that content out. I want to just hit and run. But I do something different. We show up anyway. You market not only your services, what you do, but don't sell your services, don't sell your products, sell who you are, and the right people will flock to you. The right people will flock to you. Organic social media content. If you are ready to crush it in your social media content, say hell yes. Say me. Say me, Val. I'm ready to crush it. Let me grab my soda water real quick. All right, you guys. So I'll leave you with this. If you want to crush your social media content, just know that there's a lot of strategies and tactics out there, But you know, really look at the patterns that are working and go back and watch some of my lives from before. I've been doing this training for, I don't know, 2 weeks now. So go back and watch some of the trainings. I did a really powerful training on Monday. I keep thinking it's Tuesday today, you guys. But I did a really powerful training on Monday, and I shared more about social media content. I will be back tomorrow to share more about social media content. And if you are ready to absolutely crush it, put crush it in the comments right now so that I can celebrate you and hold you accountable so that we can actually like do the damn thing, right? Like no more talking about it, no more hoping for it, no more praying for it, no more like waiting for balance or waiting for the right thing. Like we're going to do it today. We're going to do it today. All right? Feel free to share this out. If you do, tag me in it so I can add you into a drawing for something gorgeous and beautiful that we'll be sharing on Friday. I love you. Hope you crush it in your social media. Again, my name is Val Nichols. I am a business coach for heart-centered, purpose-driven entrepreneurs just like you who are ready to crush their social media, create a brand that they absolutely love, to create massive impact and incredible income, because you know that you know that you know that you were created for something more. I love you guys. I'll see you very soon. And if you have not signed up for this challenge, go sign up for the challenge. Let me put the link here in the comments. Go do it right now. You can click on the little link button and you will see it. I love you guys. Have an amazing, incredible night. I'm going to go have dinner with some girlfriends. So I will see you very soon. Mwah. Bye.